Hello and welcome back to the Bump Out Podcast. My name is Hayden Short and I'm joined by my best mate for a bonus episode, our State of Origin Game 1 special, Adrian Messner. New South Wales 1-0. New South Wales 1-0.
Don't know what side the badge is still. I've done this
2008 jersey. I was just commenting earlier how great that looks.
Thank you. It was the centenary year of the NRL as well, of Rugby League Australia.
Rugby League?
Rugby League. How you feeling, bro?
Feeling all right. How are you feeling? You on a high still, or is it just kind of like a big breath out? Like,
it was honestly, we did escape a deep and saddening loss, which was definitely on the cards.
Would have been fucked.
Definitely on the cards, but we got away with it. We'll take it. I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty fresh. Shout out to 4.5 hours sleep last night after the game.
Wow, you're so pumped.
I was so pumped.
Did you go out, did you?
Didn't go out. I was literally at home by myself most of the time.
Sorry.
Not with MJ.
Just,
I know you.
do your best
Tourette's?
one. Do your best
Tourette's?
hee-hee.
Have you got Tourette's? Are you okay?
Do your best hee-hee.
Hee-hee. Hee-hee-hee.
We were doing our Michael Hee-Hees
We were doing a
pre-show,
pre-show,
so I
but
just brought it into our Origin review.
It's normally just vocal warm-up, but now you've seemed to introduce a few of these each and every week, and I'm going, okay, what are we actually doing here? Do we want to be taken serious?
Sorry, keep going.
Okay. This is our serious episode too, Hayden. It's not SuperCoach, it's not so serious episode. Shout out to that. Anyway, as I was saying, shout out 4.5 hours sleep. Game finished about 10:30. We were punching out some content. I made sure you had everything you needed. You got it out quicker than I could go to bed. So,
and that's worked really well. It looks official. That's the thing I think we've succeeded with our content recently. Shout out to 1.1 million people that we've reached just on Facebook.
Yeah.
It looks like the actual announcement from Fox League or Channel 9 or the NRL or the team.
We've really hit
that's where we've hit it.
The colour demographic as well. Like just the way that it just pops and it was really good. So we got that out anyway.
Yep.
So I'm steaming around. It's 11 o'clock now. Alarm's on 4:30.
And even I'm in bed then.
Hayden, my shirt's off. I'm hot. Shirt's off. I'm still walking around.
Were you hot from what?
I was just
It was hot last night. We had the fan on.
I was just hot,
We had the fan on in May.
The wind.
Yeah.
Everything was just happening and I was just a bit like, you know when you just can't focus?
Yep.
And I'm
emotion.
like, I need to get over this before I get into bed. And I know like my wife is calling out to me going, are you coming to bed or what's happening?
Yeah.
Like I'm going to sleep. And I'm like, you know what?
If you're going to sleep, there's a New South Wales win, get in here so we can both win tonight.
No celebration. No celebration in that regard. But maybe, who knows tonight.
Are you going to give us your best hee-hee or you're not?
I already have.
That was average. I really love that you have the same jersey on as Klein last night. Like that's really... Yeah. I really like that you've done that.
You know what? All I can say, typical fucking Broncos and Queensland supporter.
Why is that?
Your first reaction is to blame the ref. You know what? You know what I actually want to start the episode with? Justin Timberlake, Cry Me a River. That's going to be the song that we do for the post for. Cry Me a River.
Definitely not. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at bumpout.podcast. Subscribe on YouTube and leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
No less.
We're going to start before we get to the game. What was that rendition of the Australian national anthem? He sounded like he was putting on an Australian accent. I feel like maybe it's a little bit of clout chasing because there was an issue last year or the year before with the national anthem and that blew up.
Yeah.
So maybe it was like, let's be a little bit left of centre.
Let's go
and
real
then we're
Aussie.
talking about it now again.
Yeah,
so
we are.
It's got to be. He's a country singer. Shout out to Mr. Mortimer. Not giving you first name. No shout outs.
No shout outs. So this is what's the opposite of a shout out?
Well, we did actually just shout him out.
We did shout him out.
Well,
anyway.
I didn't say his first name. No plug. No free plug on here.
What did I think of it? Probably not up to standard. Probably not.
It was shocking.
Then again, would I do any better? Absolutely not.
Yeah, but
you
that's
might,
his job.
With your hee-hee.
Thank you. That's his job, though.
It is his job, but yeah, I don't know. It's the Australian anthem. I still sung it, so...
Yeah, I did too, but I think Kohler was laughing, or Olakuatu were laughing at how bad it was.
I
don't know if
hope
it was
not.
that, or...
I really, really hope not.
It was bad.
I take offence to that.
It was really bad.
I would take offence to that.
No.
Yeah, of course you would. Imagine if we laughed at someone else's national anthem.
No, it wasn't at the anthem, I don't think. I think it was just the way. It was really poor, bro. It was really bad. He was like he was tone deaf.
Yeah.
There were certain points where I was like, that sounds American. Oh, now he's put an Aussie twang to it and it sounded too Aussie. You know when Americans try and do an Aussie accent?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it goes real rounded and just doesn't make sense at all?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I've heard it multiple times.
Yeah, it's disgusting. And that's what it felt like. Don't know, really average start. And I'm thinking, this is not good.
This is your area of expertise too, so
yeah, the tone
I'm glad
was
that
just
you were
not there. So first thing I wrote down, I was like, that's yuck.
Yeah.
That's a shit start.
Well,
didn't know it would get even worse. Later.
Imagine, well, it started pretty well for you, but yeah, not so great for New South Wales.
Exactly right. New South Wales Blues defeated the Queensland Maroons 22-20 in Origin 1. What an intensity to start the game. You could feel it in the air. I felt like this is probably the happiest, and I think I was on edge and excited for the game.
Yeah.
The most I've been in the past few years. New players stepping in like Sam Walker versus Ethan Strange, both in the halves, both in a pivotal position.
Mm-hmm.
You have Blake Brayley on the bench, which is it just feels like he's a breath of fresh air. It's not just the Harry Grants, the Cameron Smiths, the Ben Hunt.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're just sprinkling in a bit of, hey, what could he do?
Bit of youth.
And it's like, ooh.
So it's like new faces, but also like the game is changing as well.
Exactly, line.
You're like,
you got Stags there.
How is it going to be played? Where are they going to try and arrow in on?
Yeah.
Like,
and then Fanua Blake. Like I wasn't sure how Fanua Blake would fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And you think like, would he care about the badge? But at the end of the game, like to see him blow up and so happy and just like, yeah, let's go. And like so happy about the state because that represents our country. This is a trial basically for our country. Yeah, they won't play. And Radley still celebrates after playing a great game again.
Yeah.
Like he's represented the badge and honour for Australia. That's what we love.
But it's just the love for your state. I think it's really good. I'm glad that you brought it up because last year, I just want to give you a little question. How many ponytails did we have how many braided ponytails did we have in our team last year?
I'm going to say Carrigan's the only one with not a braid though. There's no braids.
Exactly.
No How many
New
braids
South
this
Wales,
year?
we went from 0 to 2 and we just won by 2 points.
Kohler got one too.
Coincidence? I think not. Kohler's is a ratty, isn't it? So
I'm trying to work out
Kohler's is a ratty.
Kohler's is not as thick as Olakawatu's.
Amole and Aden have some of the best plaited mullets I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Like,
you see how Paddy doesn't do that because he knows his area. He's just to tie up, get business done. Well, Olakawatu's got the flash, and then AFB.
Yeah.
AFB's a mix of, I've said it before, Jesse Bromwich and Junior Bowler.
Yeah.
He's a mix of them because he's got the late footwork at the line, but I think he's got the hands of Junior, but the body type and the movement of Jesse. When Jesse first came in,
bro, he was so underrated.
Him and Shane Webke were my two favourite.
I'd love to see
rowers.
if he was eligible, how he would be put
Bro, he would have been playing
against.
Would he be in New South Wales? No, he was born in New Zealand, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
But if they did come here
knows?
and he played against the 8 in a row and stuff,
would have been
Would have
cool.
been so good.
Would have been very good,
How
bro.
funny how we got to that.
I don't know.
It was Barnett with the first error in New South Wales first set.
Yeah.
Then great line defence to stop Toyo going in the corner early.
Yeah.
And it's game on. AFB was so strong, I felt, in his first stint. I have seen a bit of people going back at him, though, thinking that Queensland were dominating. I really liked AFB. I think his role was really good early.
Yep.
Queensland weren't going anywhere. When he would make the contact specifically, the thing that put me to that, away again from this game, imagine AFB and Haas. If you win 22-20, I know it was down a player, but still, the fight back was slowly coming. You know in 20 minutes how much it could change in the normal game, whether it's 13-on-13 or a send-off. The game can completely change.
It
And New
can.
South Wales were just fighting their way back.
So in particular to the start, I think it's interesting to note like Barnett was the starting front rower with AFB. I felt like we missed the jump. I think the Queensland side, they came out with such a physicality and intent in their defensive line that we had no answers. Like we're just trying to throw it to To'o and Critter, trying to just get out of our own end. And I felt like we couldn't.
See, I don't know if I agree with
We
that.
looked very fatigued even after 17 minutes.
You did a little bit, but at the same time, it's because you had to defend so much on the back of your errors.
Yeah.
I don't think Queensland were that dominant at the start. The first few sets, apart from your errors, it was even for me. I felt
So are you
I was
talking-
still worried as a
more in the angle of like defense or attack, are you saying?
defense. Like attack was great from each side. You just needed the ball. You got the first set in our end, and you scored through a grubber in behind from Cleary, a no-look grubber at that. Just remember that for later on. A no-look grubber to Hudson Young, who I'm going literally yelling at Joe, Tara's dad, like just get it through to Hudson. He'll get there.
Yeah,
he gets there like spot on.
He's a battler.
It's brilliant stuff.
Yep.
But after Critter brings his doggies forms in New South Wales and makes the error, next set,
Just had to put that in there, didn't you?
I did because all night. I don't reckon he plays game 2, bruh. He's gone for me.
Nah.
Yeah. Do you think? Like, it's hard
You
for
don't
you
change
because
your
you're in the
winning
middle.
formula. You don't change your winning formula.
Bro, you won because of a send-off. Like, it's the ascendancy came
Doesn't matter.
post send-off. What did Critter do to add value in that team? Tell me. Like, you'd be in a hard position, though, because you're in a winning team with emotion of happy. At the same time, you don't want to criticize your boy. Like, if Stags wasn't up to it, I'd say he'd go. All game, I'm going like this.
All right, so you're telling me Stephen Crichton deserves to be dropped.
Yes.
If we are judging everyone off an even playing field, that means you'd be saying that Brian To'o needs to be dropped because he had more errors than him.
He did have more errors than him. But I think Brian To'o later on makes up for his errors and shows the value. I don't think Critter did do one thing.
Critter set up the Ethan Strange try.
Yes, one thing. That's why I said one thing. It was great. It was very good. One thing all game I don't think makes up for the array of errors.
Who was the right centre for Queensland last night? Rob Toya. How did he score? A kick in behind. Is that Critter's fault? No.
How
many tries did they score on their wing?
Did he drop the ball
0.
onto it before that? Yeah.
But you're
Brian
talking
To'o
about
as well as uncharacteristic stuff. Critter's just not himself, bro.
Like he's
not.
I can agree with you, right? I'm only going to agree with you because I think we could go back and forth all day. I'm going to agree with you in the sense of Critter is not himself. But that is the best that Critter's looked in the last 5 weeks. It is. You know why? He's not shying away from any contact. He's getting through his work. Admittedly, he made uncharacteristic errors, but
in the big arena on the big day.
But
this is all he'll be judged on.
You got 2 tries from kicks in behind.
Yeah.
Right? You scored 3, right? And then the other one, I don't even remember the other try. I probably
got it written down.
You probably do. When we get to it, we'll know.
Yeah.
And then I'm just thinking, like, defensively, like, he didn't do anything wrong. He had a debutant inside of him. He helped him out all night. Ethan Strange wasn't found out in defence. Who do you think's coaching him next to him? If you put a Kohler in at centre, left centre, or even Casey McLean, who's another debutant, you're putting a debutant next to a debutant. It's not going to work. It's just the mix-up, the makeup of that whole team. You need that experience. And he is a big game player. He's been there. He can do it.
So when he didn't do well in the big game, you still give him a pass?
In what big game? How did he not do well? We won.
He was probably... That's not the point. It doesn't come back to winning or losing in this. This is an anomaly. The referee made, I think, a wrong decision, and it changed the game completely.
Okay, so it changed the game, but we still had to go out there and score those points.
Against 12 men.
And you still conceded the 3 tries.
Of course we would have conceded. It's
the circumstances. The circumstances, I understand. Trust me, I conceded defeat at the 60-minute mark. And then you get Kalen Ponga sent off, and I'm going...
For 24 minutes or so, he was off.
It's now our game to win, right? That you have all the excuses now that you did lose. You played so well for that first 60.
You're down by 14 points with literally 22 minutes. We know Broncos have scored 4 tries in 7 minutes. The game can completely twist. If this is any other game, like the way that Queensland still played was extremely admirable. They still defended so tough.
It was extremely admirable, but that's Queensland. It's what we expect, right?
Yeah.
Are you even as a Queenslander, you're probably going...
I'm not disappointed, bro.
I think we're good with this. Even Billy in the press conference, not disappointed.
No.
And I'm not saying that, I think that was such a high-quality game, and it is a testament to all the players on that field because that was one of the best Origin games I've seen in my life.
I agree.
In my life. If Kalen Ponga stays on the field, I genuinely think that we had the run of momentum at that point. And I felt like especially that second half, we started to slowly turn things. We started to get some ball. We were able to mount pressure. Cleary's kicking game was very good again. Admittedly, he took advantage of that situation with that pivotal 40-20 late there. But I just think that we were starting to turn the screws.
Well, what did that come from?
We were starting to turn the screws.
We finally made our first error in the second half. We were 11 for 11 or so. It ended up... See, the thing is, we were I think it was... Don't quote me on this, but I'm just going by what I saw. 8 or 9 sets in front of you. Because of the errors you made, we had 8 or 9 sets more.
Yeah.
We ended up on the same sets.
We had 8
in a row.
We had 8 in a row once.
Because of the forced pressure from Queensland having to jam because you don't have the extra man. Those tries, the other one was the Flegler try through the middle.
And
you had 13 on 13.
But do you see if you're saying that Critter needs to be dropped, is there anyone else that you need to be dropped? Let's get this over and done with. What are you thinking?
The main one for me was... Who played better, Casey McLean or Critter?
I would say, look, I don't think you can base off. There's 2 different sample size.
In the minimal minutes, he did. Casey McLean did way more than Critter.
Casey McLean looked amazing.
He looked better than everyone.
He looked amazing, and I'm not taking anything away from that guy.
That's why I'd put Casey straight in, and Critter's gone.
I just think
always on the bench.
Experience.
Always on the bench.
It's experience again.
Do you think Casey McLean's going to let you down?
No,
absolutely fucking chance.
Not.
Would you put the young kid in or go Critter?
But like Critter did. You need to earn your stripes. If you need a few games on the bench, if you need to play this year and next year off the bench, I'm sure Casey's happy to say that too. He's just happy to do his role for the team. He was needed and he came in and he did it excellently. I
think the thing that helped as well, we're going away from all notes, but
fuck notes.
The thing that helped as well was there were 2 free interchanges. So the only one that didn't get on was Daniel Saifidi.
Daniel Saifidi, yeah, because he wasn't selected.
Jacob Saifidi. The only reason he didn't get on was because they worked out having Burton. Like, I don't think Burton would have got on.
No, I don't think so
No
either.
way he would have got on.
So-
It was two free interchanges from foul play, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
And that's what it leads. That's why the rotation. When you were
And you gotta think-
bro, everything was in your favor in that. Like, from the send off.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, but
The fact that Klein overruled, like, this is such a good discussion because it's more than the game.
This is more than the
fact
game.
that Klein overruled the bunker, who is not in an emotional state and a heightened sense of the situation, looking from the outside, and you still choose to overrule, is the
Okay.
issue I have with referees worldwide. It's the issue I have with the referee in general.
But if you're...
The power trip that they have, that they go, it's my game, I run it. Yes, you are there to run the game, not to be the game. This is the issue with referees in OzTag and soccer and everywhere. They make these dumb decisions a split second. In normal games, you don't have the bunker and the VAR. Bro, the soccer, they take ages to do this.
Yeah.
The fact that he went, nah, I'm seeing send-off because I'm seeing shoulder to the head. Nah, but I'm seeing...
Did you...
Bro,
okay, let me
sit
ask you...
down and fucking chill for 5 minutes. That's the time. You do take time.
One simple question. Was there contact with the shoulder to the head?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes. In a normal
That's-
game, bro, this is ref differently. This Origin is always ref differently to a standard game. In a standard game, if he's sent off, I think we all go, you know what, you're right. The difference between the Swali'i and this one was Swali'i, the mitigating factor was Reece Walsh fell just. And Swali'i, 6'5", did come down to probably chest height and maybe hits him in the chest if he doesn't fall. Fair enough. But he completely swipes him out from a slip.
If there was more than a send-off, I'd say he gets more than the
I
send-off.
agree. And he did because of the weeks that come with it.
Yeah.
The fact that the match review committee, who also I love, goes straight afterwards into the decision.
Yeah.
Love that. You act on it straight away.
Do you
I
know
love
that,
it.
Do you know that the circumstances and the gradings and all that with the what would
Punishment
I say? With the
or-
punishment, it's
yeah.
different in Origin, right?
It is different.
It's different.
So why do they not ref it a touch
I think a grade
differently?
2. I think a grade 2 for that. I believe I read it was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
In an NRL game, but in
Origin game.
in an Origin game, they do like a percentage of what they made.
Okay, so you
it's
got
like-
fined $6,900.
Yeah, nearly 7 Gs.
Nearly $7,000 and no weeks for a send off. That shows me it's a completely it's a wrong decision because you can't. Every send off should have weeks. Every send off.
Yeah, but then you're now not going. You're not going against the decision. You're going against the match review committee and how it's structured towards Origin.
But
Like,
a send off should
it's not
lead
towards-
to a send off should lead to that. If they believe the send off was worthy of a send off, they would have given him weeks.
Don't get me-
It's pretty. I think it's pretty simple.
I agree with you.
I
I think that tackle deserves weeks. I do.
So
But-
I disagree. Like,
Okay,
I
so-
think that
okay,
I might deserve
you
one week. It's minimum send off. I think minimum send off should be like 3 weeks. Because if it's a send off, it's probably worth
Because it has to
missing-
hit all the things that it needs to do. I'm sure there's a million people out there analysing it. Just go
Yeah.
and watch it. Do
Go
yourself a
and
favour.
watch it.
Go and watch it. 'Cause
Compare
I'm not going to do
the
it.
one. Compare that. Do whatever you need to do.
Don't compare it. It's actually incomparable for
It's
me.
it is
and it's one
incomparable.
for
It's
me.
not.
It's one for me and one against me. Like, and I'm telling you, Swali'i was a send off.
Yeah. I do think that was there were a lot of people arguing that it wasn't. That one was
That's why I leave
very,
one.
very clear. There were people arguing. There were.
Bro, you using it all off your
It was
head.
only about 10 or 20%. It was an 80%. It was this one is
Alright.
different. Is that we've put up, see, we have a big Queensland and PNG following, and a lot of them have an allegiance to Queensland. So we're very skewed in our judgment of, and a lot of people that share the post would obviously be Queensland-based supporters. So we had like 40 or 45 no, it shouldn't be a send-off, and about half, maybe 20 or 25 yeses. A lot of them in New South Wales, a lot of them in Queensland. So it's very hard to work out. The sprinkle of New South Wales were in the no.
So just going
And we're
back
in the
to
yes, sorry.
just going back to your little referee spiel. I understand you're emotional and you're gonna say whatever you want to say, but don't you think that at the highest level of refereeing that you can get, it is the pinnacle of rugby league. There is nothing higher. That is the greatest achievement for an NRL referee ever. Don't you think by now he has trained himself to be able to take emotion out of making decisions?
No.
It's similar to our
personal
conversation we had off air.
It's personal bias, though, as well, that comes into it. Like, bias will come into it. Ponga's made similar tackles before and reaped the consequences of it.
So you're going to say that Ash Klein made a personal decision to point out the tackle and say that's a send off because I need to even up the game.
No, I don't personally think he was doing it to even up the game. I think it's because that's what he thought. But you don't do what you think a split second. You give it time.
So what would you? Okay,
You
what
go
do you
to the
want
bunker,
to happen,
bro? The bunker has multiple angles. They have the flow of the game, but they don't have the emotion in the moment to sit there and go, like, literally, Klein's gone, yeah, but I'm thinking, I'm disregarding, like, I'm going, you know what? I'm here. No, wait, think. This is the time you want to take. Arsenal in the EPL just won the league. Literally, there was a 5-minute take. There was a goal that was scored against them that was brought back. The referee went to VAR and worked it out with them. 5 minutes, bro. They won the league because of that decision. This is a similar thing. I think it's bigger, bro. This is why we love it. This is the emotion you get from
But then do you think
these
you're
decisions.
going to have fans going, why the fuck are they taking 5 minutes to figure this out?
Who cares, bro? You make the right decision, so then fans like me right now can't sook and go, hey, I want the right decision made. I feel like this was an incorrect decision. It should have been. There is no argument that this is only a penalty. This is definitely minimum times 8, a sin bin.
It's the biggest sin bin. It's the biggest sin bin ever since the crackdown. Remember when we were getting...
It's the closest thing we've had to a send-off since Swaliti. There is if you got a 1 to 10 scale, it's at 1 for the send-off scale for me. And I can see the send-off. I can see why it is. And I think if it was against me, I still would feel the same. Because the Swaliti one, I went...
That's got to be a send-off, right?
I went, fuck, it's so clear. The mitigating factor of falling, because we've talked... I'm so confused because the falling thing, it's reckless. The minimal mitigating factors is you fell down. There was a player already pulling him down. That's another thing. There's a player pulling him down. He has blood in the back of his ear, so he's obviously made head contact. The first contact was definitely shoulder. It was shoulder, head, and then Kohler with momentum has hit his head. So it's not just head. It's not just a head clash.
So we lose Kohler to that, right?
Yep.
Casey McLean comes on. We're pretty happy. No dramas. So if Kalen Ponga, then let's say in the world the decision was sin bin. He went for a HIA and he failed.
Yep.
Are you happy? Do you think that's
Ponga
fair?
fails?
Ponga fails. So Ponga still doesn't return to the game, but you now have to... Do you think that if you're saying like there needs to be... It's 10 on a sin bin scale, but a 1 on a send-off.
So if it's a sin bin and he doesn't return, Kohler doesn't return as well?
Kohler was never going to return after that, whether the decision was a sin bin or not. But I'm saying, let's say Ponga gets his HIA and he also fails. You lose Kalen Ponga for the game anyway, but at least you have 13 on 13. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, probably.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The issue is we've tried to eradicate this. How? How have we tried to eradicate situations like this? What do you think we've done? Just chuck out any answer. We have a 6-man fucking bench, bro. This is exactly for foul play. I know it's very foul play, so it's very close to send off, but the whole point of eradicating HIA and bad injuries is fucking literally having the 6-man bench.
Yeah.
And exactly it worked last night. Brilliant stuff. It would still be sin bin is still foul play.
But
I'm pretty sure
they're looking at things that aren't a result of like a penalty or foul play. That 6-man bench is just for natural occurrences.
It's going to happen. This is an accident, bro. It's not. He didn't come out and fucking swing an arm and try and take him out.
But
he didn't wrap.
He had a split second to make a decision.
Yeah,
and he went,
I want to protect myself. And
I also think if you're Ponga, you're going, I don't care what happens.
No,
if I stop the try, who cares? If I'm in the bin for 10 minutes, the boys can do it.
Yeah,
that may be the thing he's thinking. He's going, you know what? If I'm 10 in the bin, the boys can do it. It's fine.
Bro, why do you think Patrick Carrigan gave away 9? He gave himself away 4 penalties and 2 ruck infringements in 8 minutes. They don't care. There's definitely something from Madge that goes, fucking slow it down. Yeah. The most penalised player is Adam Reynolds.
Yeah,
and Nathan Cleary. It's smart because they slow it down, which is fair. It's gameplay. It's sportsmanship. It's what's it called? What would my dad say? It's gamesmanship. It's in the game. It's unfortunate. Cameron Smith was the best at it, bro.
Winners win and winners find
and
ways
they find a way, whether it's legal or teetering on the edge of legal. That's how it is. So he assumed, and Billy didn't care. The fans are the only ones that care because
Billy's coming out and I don't think he can say
no.
He can't say what he wants to say.
Nah.
But I think the way he handled it was perfect.
It is. And the way Ponga did it too, he said, I'm not happy about it. I let my team down. But the decision was made. They didn't... Yo, obviously, as well, in his press conference, he said...
Did we hear him say, I hope Kohler's okay? Because I really, really hope that's one of the first things that he said. I haven't watched the whole thing, so I can't comment. Yeah. But all I'm saying is I hope that the first words out of his mouth were, obviously he can say, I'm sorry for making my teammates have to do that, and I hope Kohler is okay.
I don't know.
I really, really hope he hasn't missed out on that one. But I'm sure he's reached out. He's not the type of guy to not do it.
I guess so. Yeah, he's a champion. He's a winner. He's a captain. So I'm assuming he'd think about the other person's
That's what I mean.
well-being.
But also think at the end of the day, think if that tackle was the tackle that gave him a brain bleed like Eli Katoa.
Yeah.
Then I think everyone's going, yeah, we'll send off. But we're advocates for...
That's the game as well that you play, bro. Like, it's a hard game.
We're advocates for injury not being a factor in whether it's a penalty, sin bin...
Yeah. Or
but
that's the issue too. Like if Kohler comes back on and he's sent off, is that fair?
Yes.
No, it's not, bro.
Well, I don't think the send-off was fair.
I'm saying if he doesn't go off for HIA.
Yeah. So I've asked you.
Yeah.
I have to agree that I would hope that a sin bin at that would be the most because they think of the spectacle as well. Yeah. And I know they shouldn't.
No.
But I think they should.
With the 6-man bench, and the sin bin and everything else, like I'm unsure if the foul play and the 2 free subs comes in specifically with a sin bin too.
I believe it does.
It does. So
because
it's not just a send off.
Because you get one.
It's an active foul play. You get one for the failed HIA and you get another one for foul play. Hence why Cameron Murray went straight off and went straight back on.
Yeah.
Ola Kawatu went off with like cramp and then got injured and someone else came back on. Then Radley went off for 5 minutes and come back on. You can't, and then you bring on Burton and Barnett and AFB. It's like, bro, that's way too many subs, but that's what you get, and that's what you should get.
And you got to think the team's now down to 12. The fatigue in your team is at an all-time high, and we're able to bring fresh legs late.
Yeah,
like
it makes sense. It's what you get for an active foul play.
And
it's funny because I'm the one that sooks for booing. If I go against this, it just doesn't make any sense. I'm very logical, and I try and go for like the law's the law, man. Like. You can't hit like that. Ponga, he would be hating himself that he's like, fuck, I should have just rapped. Whether he hits his head or not. If he raps, that's probably only a bin. Oh, it's probably only a bin.
It would have been a bin.
Specifically, like, it's literally only a bin
how
if you
crazy
rap.
is all you have to do is this instead of this. So that's the thing.
That's the thing that's probably dumb. Like,
so they're going to bin a shoulder charge anyway.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
Whether you hit the head or not, that's a bin straight away.
But the report as well was shoulder charge. That's what it come up with.
Shoulder charge, direct to the head, and the force was high. That's the thing.
I don't think the force was high, bro.
No matter, bro, if you don't, when you're running at that speed and you're going to hit someone,
he's being dragged
I've played
down,
fullback
man.
a couple of times.
He's being dragged down.
No matter how hard you try, you can try and not hit them hard. You're hitting them hard, bro.
He's being dragged down at the same time, though. Like he's
got the force of someone else as well on his legs,
pulling him down, stopping the momentum.
So it's double the weight coming down with Ponga at full speed.
He also hits his head on the ground pretty hard afterwards, which is the whiplash.
You see what I mean?
Could knock you out itself.
1-2. If that's 2 head knocks in the space of 3 seconds. It could have been catastrophic. And I think that's the thing. Am I happy that it happened? Definitely not. I think it took away to the spectacle, but it also added to it at the same time.
Yeah, it definitely did. Because I never thought that New South Wales would come back. It was like you were making too many errors.
You scored 20 straight, then we scored 22 straight. Isn't this a representation of how the year's going? Hold the ball, score points?
Literally. The reason Ponga had to do that, Kohler shouldn't be getting line breaks. It's the same side that Cobbo was getting line breaks all game. Left side of the field. You get on the left side, Kohler runs down the wing. The defense should have been better prior to that. You don't let the line break through, you don't make the issue. You don't you don't get sent off if he doesn't get through. But there's the thing at Billy be going, where would our defense go wrong here? Was that first contact there? Was he slower here? What decision did we make to get to that point?
And that wasn't even the first one. We'd done it before as well. So that was like, again, if you're looking tactically, that's what New South Wales knew they needed to do.
Swing the ball, bro.
Swing the ball early. Like you have speed out there, bro. Even you see Kohler sometimes playing centre, like that interchanging.
So impressed with Cobbo, Jojo Fafita, Kohler, maybe not as much To'o. I can't believe To'o.
It's the edges.
I'm really like I was really disappointed with because I felt like it was a bigger game for him to come out and just dominate. But
To'o again, like it's such an anomaly.
Oh, big time. 3 errors in
Same
one game.
Critter.
I'm
that's
like,
that's what I'm saying to you. Like if we're gonna hold these guys,
you're gonna look at
in
that
a high
like
regard
that because he's a bulldog. Like I don't give a fuck about To'o.
Why am I not saying about To'o though?
Yeah, that's true, but. That's still as well. Like you have an allegiance to him. If Stags played shit, you'd be shitting all over him.
I don't think Stags played well. But I don't think he did anything wrong.
He didn't get any ball. Bro, he defended probably one of the best in that side. No one was getting through him.
Well, your left edge was carving us at times. Who's making those decisions?
Mate, the contact he made saved Queensland getting through like 3 or 4 times. And I'm going like...
This is what I said to you. I don't think...
Like, I'm literally thinking,
he didn't do anything wrong.
Nah.
He definitely didn't do anything. He did his job. But
nothing in attack.
In Origin, you're only going to have a couple of guys stand up. You don't need everyone to stand up. Even though in a Broncos team, they might need him to stand up.
Well, talking of someone standing up, Critter makes the error. Sam Walker straight after that. Incredible short kick.
So we're back to the start of the game, aren't we?
Back to the start of the game. I'm just going to run through anything and you can just add whatever you like.
Cool.
The ball from Ponga for the Cobbo line break, which is on that left side, like we said, from both sides. The little shimmy, then flick, late flick to Cobbo. Love that. We used to do that a lot in touch and tag as well.
He looked very confident, Ponga, very early.
It's very close to a second phase footy. It's the quick play the ball or contact spin. Very Regan Campbell-Gillard.
Yeah.
Make contact, flick out behind. Junior Bolo as well was very good at it. At the end of that same set where Cobbo makes a line break, the random lucky flick pass from Grant. Sam Walker gets it, shorts of Flegler straight through the middle. Cobbo's been absolutely brilliant in that. The line break in the air, I cannot believe he had an Origin moment. I was literally saying this is his one chance and you're gone, bro.
He was very, very good.
I haven't seen him play like that for the Broncos or for Dolphins. Seriously.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And he doesn't lose the spot to any winger, Selwyn Cobbo. I cannot believe I'm saying that.
So Selwyn Cobbo, I'm glad you mentioned him. 22 runs, 181 metres, 6 tackle breaks, one line break. And he just had some really clutch takes in the air. It was like we went out there with a game plan and we're like, we're going to force errors into this kid and he's going to get rattled and we're going to run over you. And he just went, not today.
I can't believe it.
Not today.
It's just such a big, it's a compliment to him. It's just.
You know who I think it's a compliment to? To Billy.
To Billy Slater.
He would have put the confidence in him. He would have. The whole week and a half he would have had to him.
He can't catch. That guy can't catch. He looked fitter than ever. He looked so confident.
And it was wet.
I'm like, bro,
and it was wet.
Who drops the last ball for them to score? Jojo Fafita. Cobbo, not even Cobbo. Like, what? Crazy. And you could argue, that's why you don't put a centre on the wing. Like, they're under these high-pressure moments. They make these catches.
And Cobbo's been there before too, bro.
Cobbo's a winger, bro. Like,
Cobbo's a winger's
I know he's
winger.
playing centre when he plays and
he's a winger.
out, but he's a winger,
He's a winger.
He's a winger. By heart, in his heart, I'm sure he's a winger. He
definitely
world
is.
class. But third try, Teddy caught in the defensive line. We talked about it before. The extra player coming into the line to stop that middle play.
Especially in the 10. Teddy does it all the time. All the time.
And then Money, right side of the field, kick him behind, hammer scores. You're thinking like, it's just the blueprint. It's all you need to do. Hold the ball, kick him behind.
Yeah.
Because it's so physical up front. Everyone's up to jam. Ethan Strange was doing it quite a few times. Cleary was coming up to block the block shape. As soon as Yo got the ball, you could see as well, Max Plath, Munster, as soon as he got the ball to have some shape and swing, they rushed up for intercept straight away. So he'd have to dummy and go. So it was like, let's take it up then. Let's win the middle of the field rather than
his
just
space away. Taking his space, taking his time away.
I can't believe how there is so little space on the field in an Origin game, but we see games blow out to 45, 44. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Why can't you do that every game, guys? It's just it shows the quality of the players on the field and why Origin is so great.
You need a whole team of quality, bro. You can't just have splashes of it.
It's so good, man. Like for Flegler to score in the middle shows the difference of like New South Wales were fresh as they were down by 2 tries already, and then or 1 try already. Then he flicks it up, and Flegler goes through the middle of the field, who probably arguably shouldn't even have been there.
Yeah, I called for him not to be there.
What?
I did.
Like, seriously, to break open New South Wales like that, there's so many positive signs. You can't look at it and go, or New South Wales like would have been smashed by 50. At the same time, you can't go Queensland would have lost by 50.
No.
Because
They didn't.
It ended up how it probably should have ended up after a send-off. It's perfect.
I mean, it's
sprinkle
great
at
cinema.
the end. It's a little signature at the end. It's a dot it for the next game because the first game's in New South Wales. If this wasn't New South Wales, I think it probably changes it a bit. I don't think does
Ponga get sent off at Suncorp
with Klein reffing?
I don't
know. I don't know.
I don't know whether the crowd influences that, bro.
I don't think so.
But if you're saying the emotion does, or surely the crowd, surely it does.
Because what do you do to that? You can boo a bad decision, but do you cheer a knockout? Like,
no, you can't.
I know. I'm saying you
I
don't.
think that's a neutral. No one reacts.
That's but then you don't want to do that because you do that, and then the ref goes, "Oh, well." The feeling of that is they agree with me. It's a really weird.
It is
middle ground there. The ads during play. Not a fan. I hate Channel 9.
So like you and I, we both have KO. We watch it in 4K every week, every game, live and ad free on KO. Free one, that one. Next one's paid. But then going to the 9 quality, I literally thought, I'm not on 9 HD here. And then I am on 9 HD.
Yuck.
This is trash.
Trash.
Absolutely trash. And you and I both, I think we have the same TV or similar in the past. We've spent good money on our TVs.
Shout out to Samsung. Reach out.
Or LG. Perfect.
Yep.
Really good segues there for some sponsors. We got some good ones off that.
Yeah, we definitely do.
But I just thought the quality of it, and a lot of even the boys in our group chat, they put in there like, "Is anyone else's TV grainy?" I'm like, "Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
bro. It shouldn't be."
Well, it wasn't grainy when we saw the shot from Strange on Munster, who makes Queensland's first error 23 minutes into the game.
That's so good,
bro. Such a gun, man.
So that was sort of the moment that Strange. I think he went, "Okay, I should be here.
I'm just gonna go.
I should be here. You know what? I'm just gonna back myself." And from that point, I felt like, look, we gave our spotlight to Cleary, but I honestly, there's a part of me now that I wake up today,
this much,
and I wish we went Strange.
Kicks the goals. He's clutch. He kicked the 40-20. If Strange kicked the 40-20. I reckon we
one moment more. One moment
right?
more
because you want. Okay, we're gonna get to it right now. Is this the closest Cleary's been to his Joey 05 moment? The closest. It's not the same. But is it the closest he's been in the Origin
I'm
arena?
not even going to put them in the same sentence. I'm going to say that this is the closest that we've seen Nathan Cleary to his club form.
This is Cleary's 26 Origin moment.
Joey 05, I want everyone to realise that we will never, ever in our lifetime or the next lifetime see that again.
You think so?
Never, bro.
With the quality you've got in New South Wales, I think you can get there. I think someone's going to do it.
But the thing is, the way that he brought the team up just himself, like Cleary had guys going with him, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think
good quality
Do you know what I mean? Like
yeah,
Ethan Strange probably having one of the best games I've ever seen him play.
Such a good player.
On his debut.
Yeah.
With, the likes of the forward pack going with him. It was just crazy to see. Back on Queensland for a little bit, there was a thing I picked up in the press conference. Billy Slater said, we went through our earning period really well. So what that is, 63% of the possession within the first 20 minutes, no errors.
And what's that? Earning the right
to use the ball.
And to attack and to kick downfield and to have fun.
And then they eventually, because we saw no offloads, very direct. It was so back and forth to start. And then you can see it hit like a point where they went, okay, we can do it now. And they did. And then because they're in that rhythm, the errors are far and few between, few and far between.
Yep.
Close enough.
So no look grubber from Cleary after that. Hudson Young scores. Brilliant on the first set on Queensland's line. Murray, no try. Grabbed, just touched.
I'm glad you brought it up.
Touched Cape. Did he touch Capewell as he was falling?
In slow-mo, yes. Yep. But I think when you play that in fast motion, I think he's trying to jump over him to get to the ball. And Capewell has also like slipped. So it's just an unfortunate series of events.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it being a no try, only because I know the result. But if that's what made us lose the game,
blaming the refs,
I would be pissed.
No, he grabbed him. It wasn't a big grab or a pull or a push. Yeah. Again, and Capewell was already falling.
Happy with it. Happy with it how it is, only because of the result.
That's crazy. So that would have been the reason that you lost.
Definitely not that, but I'm saying
if there's even 13-13, bro, I reckon we fucking wipe the floor with you.
Actually, I don't think so.
Not 50.
I genuinely think that we were clawing our way back.
You made too many errors, bro.
We made a lot of errors early, but then as we got the ball, like admittedly, like you got so many factors. It's hard to say,
even
right?
Second half,
like we're sitting here living in a fucking fairyland because it didn't happen.
No, you can't.
We can't sit here and think what could happen.
You can't know how it's going to be. I just felt even early in the second half, you were pulling momentum back and you were making breaks, but you're also making the same amount of errors. And I was like,
but the thing is,
we made
you were making errors too. Yeah. So it was an even playing field in that sense.
Yeah, true. Field position is so difficult to gain.
Yeah, especially in Origin,
was why Queensland had so many opportunities, because you could go, they have got low confidence, they're making too many errors, we've got field position, let's grab her in behind. Fuck it, if it goes, the first one
it goes dead.
The first one didn't go dead, they knocked it out.
But that's
like,
also,
okay, sweet.
Bro, that's club combination.
Yeah.
Like, there was so many things to highlight in Sam Walker's game. I think the kicking game, I don't think I've ever seen a short kicking game in Origin like that.
Bro, the long kicking game, I didn't know Sam Walker had it in him.
Money did a lot of it. But when Sam Walker needed to do it,
stood up.
When he needed to do it, he did it.
Bro, I reckon Sam Walker had at least 8 kicks that game. Okay. In high kicks. Bro, I was looking going, that's the highest I've ever seen him kick. Yeah. Ever. Like I was saying to Joe, I didn't think he had this in him. No. This was his knock. Small player, 78 kilos ringing wet, and he doesn't have a boot. Bro, he was kicking and I was going, Dearden who? Like,
it's not bad, eh?
It's not Dearden who you need right now. Clifford, it's like that's the knock you would have had against Clifford.
Yeah.
Not as good at running game, bro. He stood up, and I am so happy that for Origin Rugby League, that Ethan Strange and Sam Walker had a game like they did to show the depth of rugby league right now and how much of a good stead we are in for Origin, but also just the game as a whole.
Yeah, our youth is just like a next level, bro.
Because you look back a few years ago and you're going, Cleary and
Moses, I guess.
Oh, and they're getting older.
Who's after Moses?
We're talking about the gap between the top 13.
Talking Izzy
Bro,
Katoa. Is Izzy Katoa ready? Is Sam Walker ready? We've just seen Sam Walker come out and do it.
It just makes me so happy. It just makes me so...
It's
I was
good,
seeing
isn't
it made me so happy. And then
It
you
was.
have McLean coming on.
Yeah.
Burton coming on. And To'o coming back into form. And I'm just looking... I'm going like, Stags, come on, dude. The whole game, I'm holding my breath and I'm going like, fingers crossed, Stags. Don't let him shit on you because you're an easy scapegoat, bro. Just make your tackles.
But I think he was definitely given the... It would have been not the advice or the clear indication by Laurie that defense is what's going to win us this game
That's
from
what
you
you've been
today.
good at. Play what you're good at.
We have strike.
Yeah.
We don't need you to... We would love if you can
They
be.
gave you some early ball, 3 or 4 times early ball, and then you had Cape all up against him at the end.
And especially that's what we went to score our tries. We kept going right, and even though we didn't score our points on the right, it just congested, bro. It congested.
With the player?
When you have to
Without the
overcompensate.
player?
Yeah, obviously. But
Yeah,
we're
it's
still
smart.
congesting because you if we're on your goal line, you're still defending.
With
12,
3.5 minutes to
which
go,
is what you normally
there were
like.
some shit plays, man, that I went, this is why Cleary needs to stand up. It was why he won't win that spotlight.
We had
and then luckily we dropped the ball or made an error, and then that's how it ended.
We did look a little bit like frantic, and we were like, shit, where's it going to come from?
They went, Brayley did great, but they went short side on the last play for Strange to hit the floor. And then Teddy as well, open side, literally 4-on-1 with Teddy, throws it and they drop it. This is why I thought
was having a heart attack then.
It's all set up for Queensland to win.
Oh, when Hamole dropped that, I'm going.
It was it. That was all set up.
It was
20 to 6 at halftime. Queensland up. Oh, here it is. Really impressed with Walker's kicking game.
Yeah.
Great defense by Stags in points. Then Ponga sent off for the shoulder to head on Kolar. Let me look at what I'm going to say.
What are you going to say? Tell me.
Yeah, I've said all this. I
You've
don't
said
need a
all of it?
writer. I wrote what I like. Not a send off. I think it's sin bin worthy at most.
Yeah. Let's just move past it.
Okay. Although I did write down, you could say if Ponga's head wasn't attached to his body, does he still make the contact with Kohler's head? Yeah, he
Yes.
does. There you go. It's simple as that. Like, if you're going to look at it like that, you still...
Have I brought you around? Have I brought you around a little bit?
Nah, I'm still not happy about the send off, and I don't like the non-communication with
Where-
the bunker is the thing that really makes me angry because it's like you made the wrong decision, but you had the opportunity. Ponga had the opportunity, but to make a tackle, but at the same time, bro,
Yeah.
in fast moments, like you make a decision that you think is best.
Yeah.
He made the wrong one. He's not going to stand. He's going to stand by it.
Yeah.
He did what is best for his team and what he thought would be the right tackle.
And then
He's a human being, man. We make mistakes. He hasn't come out and sooked. Billy
No.
hasn't sooked. Queensland haven't sooked.
just their fans.
It's just on Klein.
Yeah.
It's on literally the decision that was made from a tackle. Like it just happens.
Yeah.
But Cleary 40-20, 11 to go, down by 10.
Pivotal moments.
Then he scores off a great short ball from Brayley, who I'm really glad gave that ball as well. That was a little change in momentum. The Robson going off for Brayley. He had his minutes.
Let me ask you a question on that one. Do you think that Brayley should be starting? Because I'm going to put my hand up and say, I don't change a thing how Robson and Brayley played, bro.
Yep, I agree.
55,
Yep.
25 at the end.
Even a bit
Perfect.
more maybe. Yep.
Why did he have so much impact? Because the fatigue was in the game. So Laurie identified that obviously with the man in the bin, but he came on even prior to that.
Yep, just.
So it was perfect timing, and he went, I had a game plan for him, and he knows he's just going to come out and he's going to just cause havoc. Because that's what he did.
The start of his little stint, I was saying out loud, you can't let Brayley run if you're not making him meters.
Bro, I swear it was
Can you put momentum on, please? Like AFB, fucking roll. And they started to fall off. Queensland started to fall.
He came on
and
at the same time.
that connection was like AFB here. Adden, run.
As soon as Adden had a run, Brayley's scheming.
And he just went because it went like Barnett, and then Murray went off, and it was Radley, and then Radley went off, and it was just roll, let me roll. And then it was like, because he started running, he ran twice, and he went a bit sideways, and he went, I'm doing this because I need you to see that I'm going to run. I need your eyes in.
Yeah.
Then the send off happened, and just before that, they were already rolling, and it just gave him that license to go, all right, I'm coming out, I'm beating that marker, and I'm just going to look, I'm going to scheme. Yeah. And it just opened up the outside men, and that's where it came from.
And I think it's good for Cleary as well, because we've seen him run a lot this year. And that's something we don't see in Origin for him.
Yeah.
I think he maybe tries to rein it back a bit.
Yep.
But I think this year he went, you know what, fuck it, like game's on the line. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it now.
I really think Strange is a really good compliment for him.
Frees him up.
Because even if they're both runners, Strange is going, what do you need? what do you need? That's why Luai's so good for Cleary.
Exactly.
Because they run and they run. I think Cleary tries to be unselfish and set Moses up a lot more.
Yeah.
And play first or second receiver. And then
that's the thing.
Because Teddy wasn't the ball player here.
Correct. So, but that's the thing with Cleary, even at Clubland. He's always had a run it like a Luai or a Talangi where if he needs to, he's like, I can just get you in a good spot and I know you're going to be able to do something.
Yeah.
Whether it's running or setting up your outside backs, there's always options, bro. There's always options. I thought they were really, really good.
Yeah.
Here we go. Cleary's 40-20.
Oh, can we go to the Ola Kawatu obstruction?
Olakau'atu obstruction. So I think that's...
It's pretty clear.
So
I think.
The only thing that got me is I was like, okay, yeah, he hit Grant straight in the chest.
Yeah.
So
Where did he start?
please just choose a side.
Where did Grant start?
Grant started it.
Outside. So he ran the right hole, but Grant
That's
ran
what I
into
mean.
him. So
I think as well, Ola was marked up with Munster.
Yeah.
And he ran his inside shoulder and got through.
Yep.
And I went, sick, that's a try. I'm like, that's a Harry Grant masterclass, bro.
100%. It's a Cameron
He
Smith
saw
play.
it and he went,
I'm
going
getting in
down
front
here.
of him.
I'm going
Because
down
if
here.
you can't take anyone out, whether it's
yeah, he's
the
my
right
outside
hole-
shoulder. I can't let him hit the hole.
because he did hit the hole and he kind of moved to going in front of him. But that's the point. You
Do you
didn't
think-
allow the player to get to the defense, and that's exactly why it was no try.
I even think like if Olakau'atu got through the line,
Yeah.
I still don't think Harry Grant stops him.
Of course he doesn't. Of course he
Like,
doesn't. Are you serious?
It's such a smart play, bro. That's experience in Origin.
That's gamesmanship. It's not
gamesmanship.
sportsmanship. It's
Exactly.
gamesmanship. It's the little moments that you just win from, and it's not
Yeah.
illegal. It's playing to the rules.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Yeah.
It is. Just on the reffing, I felt like he did a good job for like 55 minutes of the game,
Yeah, I think.
and then it just dropped a little
do
bit.
you think some of those head highs for New South Wales
Thank
were
you.
head highs?
Thank you. So we have one. I think
Yeah.
it was on Max Plath.
Yeah.
Hudson Young hit him.
Yep.
High. They captains challenged.
Yeah.
The fifth play.
Yep.
So it was a handover, and they
Yes.
said we challenged
Yes. Yes.
that.
I
That
think
was
that
the
one was.
softest
I think that
fucking
one was
penalty.
high.
But then I think you got one as well.
Yeah.
Where that was the Murray one. So we tried to.
Yeah, that wasn't high.
We tried to
though. They
challenge
probably
and it
both-
wasn't.
I think it was right. I think both were right. I was looking at it like, well, if it's high, it's high. And even that second one, I was like, no,
It was
it was
soft
a
as
bad
shit.
decision. Yeah, it was soft, but he still hit him with contact high.
Soft as shit. Bro, I'm telling you, in that first 20 minutes where there wasn't a penalty, there wasn't an error, the amount of times, I reckon it was Adam as well, a lot of times. He got whacked in the head and he just got up. And they played on and they played on and they played on. Like these guys, they're in that arena and they're performing to the best that they can. Why the fuck are we still giving these soft penalties?
I don't know
Like-
if that one was that soft, but
then
it was kind of not
If we're
swinging.
going
It
to
wasn't
do
an
that,
open swinging
but then
arm.
if we're going to do that, let's play like that from minute one then. Ref like that.
I don't
If you're
think
going to
there were
ref like
many
that in
were,
the end.
I don't think because it was competing, wasn't it? That
It
was
was
a competing
competing,
one.
yeah.
And he was falling down and he hit him in the head when he had the
Fucking
ball.
soft as shit, bro.
But he still hit him with the arm. Like it's just the rule. It's not whether it's
that's what I'm
soft
saying
or
to you.
not.
If we're not giving them in the first half,
There weren't like any as
Why?
clear cut as that in the first half.
that's not clear
Like
cut.
it's pretty clear cut,
That's
bro. It's
fucking
last
soft,
tackle.
bro.
He falls down. He hits him in the head. It's
That
pretty
should
simple.
that should be handover. It should be
It's a penalty, bro. Penalty all day.
just like it's a
The
send
second-
off.
So it's very different. But
Very
it's
different.
just in play.
We could go on all day about that, couldn't we? So
Yeah.
Ethan Strange, let's just do a couple of standouts, right? And then we can cap it all off because
Yep.
we have been going for a long time. Ethan Strange. So I believe he was in good, everything good from New South Wales. He was in it. He ended up 15 runs, 135 metres, 1 line break, 2 line break assists, 22 tackles, and that pivotal try to get us back into the game.
Yep.
He was a standout. If we're going to go 3-2-1s for each team,
Yeah.
Cleary 3, Strange 2, Hudson Young 1.
Yep.
Happy
I'm
with that?
very happy.
So then Queensland,
Sam Walker.
3.
Yep.
Cobbo 2.
Sam Walker. I really wanted Ponga.
You can't put Ponga in there after the send-off. He didn't play 25 minutes.
Billy Slater won something like that. He won the series.
So let's
Without
say,
minimal
okay,
games.
well then
So-
let's go Cobbo 2,
It's Cobbo
And Ponga
2
won.
and Capewell 1.
Capewell. I'm glad you brought up
Fucking
Capewell.
Capewell was good, man. He was so, in the center. Like we've talked about in center, how it's very similar to second row, but
Yeah.
it's not. You have to be a very good defender. And who was he going up against? Tony Staggs. Staggs looked like nothing on one, and that's because there's no room.
But he's done this at Origin level before. They've just selected him at centre from the get-go.
I apologize for putting like Lukey there instead of Capewell. I knew Cotter would be there and then go into the middle, and he did exactly that. And
Yeah.
Cotter, I love him so much, and I don't know where it's come from, but I think he's quit Cowboys form with Dearden. really made me love him more with Drinky because they're such a likable squad.
Also
Same as
sorta-
Newcastle.
You know what I like? I feel like he's like sort of like a protector.
Yeah.
Like they put him next to Sam Walker in his debut, knowing he's probably going to make 30 tackles in the first half.
Yeah.
And he fucking did it, bro.
Oh, it's so good.
We did not look dangerous at all in that section.
I think Ola Kawatu wasn't used properly as well.
Definitely not.
Because they did a little bit of the Fogarty stuff when Fogarty first went to Manly, where it was give him the ball, but it's a bit too late, or unders or something. Ola, just fucking steam onto it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know you want to get the standstill and like that, like, I'm fancy, I'm
He might have
sexy.
did it once. He might have did it
bro,
once.
He nearly looked, I was like, stop, bro, chill out. Like,
Yeah.
can you stop that? But I just want to see, and he's also feeding into the game. He kind of, he works into the game. Although
does.
Hudson Young's different. He's like
Hudson's
on heat.
from
He's a
minute
dog on
one,
heat.
bro. From
He's
minute
like,
one.
He's like, I don't want to give up on anyone. I don't want to let anyone down. And he looks so fit. Young Supplements, shout out. Reach out to us, bro.
Please reach
He
out,
looks
bro.
fucking
We would
brilliant.
love to take his
Hudson
stuff.
Young is the form second row in the comp, bro. He's such a gun.
Yeah.
But then you go, Cotter. What's Cotter? Is he a 13? Is he a
Goer.
front rower?
He's just a goer, bro.
He's just a Queenslander, man.
He's just a Queenslander.
Bro, he is. I love him, but I don't have any stats or anything. I just love
good.
Cotter so much.
A few more stats maybe for some Queensland guys that I got.
Please. So we're going
So,
Sam Walker 3,
Sam Walker
Cobbo
3,
2,
Cobbo 2, yeah.
Capewell 1, Ponga
Correct.
notable honourable mention.
Yeah. So Capewell, he had 36 tackles with 10 missed.
Wow.
Did you realise that?
No, wouldn't have seen that.
That's just a stat that I thought is something that like stats don't matter when you're watching the game.
Yep.
Those are the stats that don't matter, bro. Like
Do you think that Billy's going to go, mate, 10 tackles?
But
Like,
that also shows Cobbo outside of him. The guys outside of him and inside of him, they're covering.
it's exactly
They're covering.
right.
When we were in that last 20 minutes, you had a period of 5 minutes, especially I think where you're talking, we looked very clunky in attack.
Big time.
But the goal line defense, bro, the scramble for 12 players, I literally was going, I'm happy to lose this at
this
this
is an
point.
origin performance.
I'm happy to lose it off the basis of that effort, bro. It's all effort.
It's one of the best losses I think I've ever felt.
Yeah.
When Teddy scored, I was happy for Teddy. I'm very torn.
Redemption is nice.
We
love the
like
storyline.
we chose Teddy. All right. Does Edwards catch that?
Fuck no. And you know what?
You know, and Edwards is good in the air though. Like
I'm so glad that there's no hidden camera or mic when I'm watching the game. I would have been cursing him for like the first half, and I'm going,
Teddy.
this is why he shouldn't be there.
Hey, we chose him.
But bro, like
yeah.
Teddy does.
Yeah.
Teddy's the only one who can do that for us in New South Wales at this point.
Do you know what Queensland should have done to eradicate that at the end? Lindsay Collins at fullback.
Bang.
He would have jumped over
Bang.
Teddy easily.
Bang.
Hammer going to fullback too. Just
What? Not ideal. Like okay, but just not ideal
Just how good does it look? Like I know.
in attack.
Does
Yeah.
Ponga catch that? Nah, I think Teddy gets it. I think either way, Teddy wins that battle in the air. Momentum coming forward. Anyone we've seen Tommy Turbo lose those in the air.
Genuine.
And he's 6'5" or so.
And he just had to bobble it too, didn't he? Couldn't
And
have just
then
cleaned it.
and you see at the end the swipe from the Queenslander to stop. I think it was Capewell, possibly, or someone
Carrigan
there.
maybe.
Carry someone to swipe it. Just you got to get that touch, and that's a knock off.
Bro, they're
It's a loose ball.
this fucking far away.
And with 12 players, it's so good, and it's one of the best losses, as I said, you can have. You just clap, you stand up
It's a
and
tough
clap,
loss.
and
It's a tough loss, but you literally, I think we can walk away going, that was a hell of a game of rugby
you
league,
don't
bro.
pick up your game in the next two, you're going to get beaten by 40, both of them, because the blueprint's there.
The
I
opportunities
think
there in
it's-
Melbourne.
and it's perfect too. Like for Strange and Cleary to have a game like this at the end, there's a little shining light because at the Cleary would have got absolutely blasted if the first 55 minutes was the rest of his game.
Yeah, it was.
Seriously. And he wasn't that bad.
No, he
but
wasn't.
He needed to stand up. He's the man.
Yeah,
And
we did kick up a gear.
He is New
we
South
kicked up a gear.
Wales.
Yeah.
And obviously it helps having the free 2 subs and everyone fit as fuck with 12 against 12 men.
But
like,
we're just playing the game that was dealt. Like the hands that were dealt.
Like that's the best. That's best thing that can happen in fatigued field game. Literally ref pretty well.
Yep.
In points, I liked the flow. The momentum was great. There wasn't much apart from the one call that changed momentum.
The best part about the game finishing that way is now we're going to have Queensland going into that confidence saying, we had you for 60.
Big time.
But the way that we played in that last 20, New South Wales are going, maybe we had the blueprint to get ahead of
You're
you
playing against
here.
a player down, though. You wouldn't have done any of those line breaks without a player down.
I'm sorry.
With a player
how
down.
did Ponga get sent off? We made a line break from our half.
Yes.
It's game plan, bro.
But there were 2 players there to stop you. Like the scramble of Queensland
This is typical fucking Queensland fans, bro.
You think if you had 13 or 13,
mate.
you win. You tell me honestly, in front of this camera right now, you honestly think you win that game.
I honestly think we would have
Tell
lost
me when
by
you're
2.
hard. Bro, we would have fucking... It's smart, easy, boring
Were you
play.
watching the same game as me? The momentum was with us.
Was with you, and you were still making errors, and you were like,
that's
we
how
hadn't
the
made our
game
subs
is.
yet. Loiero came on and barely got a
Oh,
touch.
yeah, because he was going to make a difference anyway, wasn't
A fit player in fatigued field game, yes. Like, this is the thing. Like, you looked great because you could bring on Burton and fucking McLean.
This must be great viewing. Every
I don't
time
know. I don't really care. This is how we feel, and it's what we say. Like,
It's your
if you like
opinion,
it or
and-
don't like it, it's great.
please do let us know.
Let us know your comments. Do you think McLean gets picked over Critter in the next one? That's one thing I really want to put out there and see if it's me misguided completely.
Okay, well then Queensland lost. Did they make changes?
Could you say Ponga maybe starts on the bench and Reece Walsh comes in? I honestly could see it. The way Ponga played, no.
The way that you that's the thing. If you're looking at the crucial part of the game for you guys, it's the first 60, right?
Yeah.
You just brush off the last 20 because it's done.
Yeah.
You looked fucking good, bro.
Is Shibasaki there at the end? Like, if you didn't use him,
He's looked
is
good.
Daniel Saifidi there? Like,
You've done it again. It's Jacob.
Oh, fuck. I keep thinking. He's the one. He's played more Origin games than Jacob, hasn't he?
Fuck yeah.
Yes, that's why. So if Saifidi, like, the Radley choice, brilliant.
That's another one that I wanted to bring up,
Shibasaki,
bro.
like-
Radley, how good was Radley? Like, I don't even want to go into his. I think he ended up. Radley ended up on 16 runs, only 93 meters because he took the tough carries.
He come on and played a brilliant role.
27 tackles, no errors from Radley. And everyone's sitting here going, "Why the fuck is Victor Radley picked?" That's why.
Could Dylan Lucas, could Jacob Preston, could Hudson Young off the bench, could Jackson Ford have this impact? The only one I see there in my brain is Jackson Ford. Could do that. Like,
I think Jackson Ford in a game like that, he would have been good.
He doesn't fall off those tackles too. The
that's what I
27
think.
tackles, no errors. That's
You know-
Jackson Ford, bro.
You know who would have cleaned up that Flegler try? Jackson Ford.
He grabs the ball, bro. He's probably there to tackle him one-on-one going, come.
See what I mean?
Yeah, that's you're probably right. That
For me,
difference in the middle.
if I'm being extremely harsh,
Nitpicky,
because again,
we're nitpicking.
We're nitpicking.
Yeah.
I think a winning team, you don't make changes.
I think both. Like,
Nitpicking, I'm going Barnett to the bench, Saifidi out, Ford in.
it's pretty simple, isn't it? It's pretty simple. It's the most obvious choice, and fuck,
Because we didn't
Strange
use
is
him.
out for Moses too.
And if you're not going to use
If
someone,
Moses is in, like, come on.
no, I
like,
don't. That's it.
Yeah, you
I
don't.
I think you play Strange.
I know you don't, but like,
I don't
know
think
what Strange can do, but like, really,
not
would
gonna
Moses
be-
be any different?
he's not going to be fit for game 2, so I
Yeah.
don't think it matters.
Yeah, true.
And if he plays
Game
1 and 2,
3?
he's playing 3.
You lose game 2, Queensland win in Melbourne.
But how do you win?
You think that matters more? Okay.
How do you win?
Mm.
Like, has Ethan Strange just been torn apart and like
You think
a
he
masterclass has
deserves
been
to
put
keep
on?
the spot from one
Yes,
game?
Yes,
Wow.
I do.
Wow.
I do.
Mm.
You telling
Jeez,
me
that's
he
fucking
doesn't?
tough to Moses. I think he was great, but geez, that's tough to Moses.
Yeah, but it's
Has Moses done anything to lose the spot?
no. But he got injured.
Yeah.
Actually, a little thing that I've heard about Moses. So apparently, Parramatta have like a load management plan that they that they put
I
in,
saw that, yeah.
and they send it to New South Wales every year. Apparently, Laurie Daly's ignored it for the last 2 years. Puts him through whatever. No, it's
It's not.
What do you
it isn't-
say?
It's not good, is it?
stupid. It's fucking stupid.
I
bro.
just even the way, I know it might be extremely dumb. This might be a dumb
Yeah.
take, but even the way Laurie reacts as like he's a fan,
Yeah, it
obviously
is.
he's a coach. I think Billy Slater and versing an Ivan Cleary
doing
would
his
be
best
just,
Jack Joseph impersonation at the end there.
fix that tomorrow.
Fucking
Then.
hell. But it was good. Honestly, like it's good for me as well from a personal point of view, just to see Laurie. Like my memories of Laurie as the Origin coach are so traumatized.
Yep,
from
very
the 8 in a
negative.
row.
Yeah.
So negative. I'm just glad that like we got the dub in game 1. So at least the critics are silent for now.
Yeah.
Because no doubt Ivan Cleary's getting the call, whether we win or lose this series.
I think so.
No
I think
doubt.
Ivan Cleary's locked in for 28.
Is there a reason why Laurie Daly specifically signed for 2 years?
If Laurie Daly wins the next 2, I think Ivan still gets us go. Because Ivan Cleary,
It's Ivan Cleary, man.
it's Ivan Cleary.
And
like,
he said he
come on,
literally,
man.
the reason why he retired is because he wants to lighten his load.
Yeah.
You still want to just like dip
How many
your toe in,
mil
bro?
How many mil you want?
Dip your toe in, lad.
What's that? Your son plays best when you're coaching.
Mm.
Oh, he can play better than this?
Yeah.
No, don't come in, Ivan, then. I'm scared. Don't.
yeah.
Yeah, like it's I feel bad for Laurie, but yeah, you have to give it to the send-off. Like you have to give it to Laurie gets there and it doesn't matter how it happens, but he won.
That's the thing. At the end of the day, we have the result.
Yeah, it's a
You
it's a
need to
toughie,
take
man.
it.
I wonder if that comes into consideration in, like, do you need a result to keep the coach? Because Ivan Cleary is definitely not needing a result to keep his position. Billy Slater, same thing. Like if he loses every week, if Queensland lose 3-0,
not like that,
and it's 22-20,
Not like
22-20, 22-20,
if you're losing like that,
bro, you're not
Happy,
the coach
bro.
isn't it exactly.
Happy,
but if
bro.
it's Laurie losing like that, you're going, oh, but maybe there's different in technique, the way he works
Yeah.
with him. Billy, you're going, no, we trust him.
Yeah.
So
That's
I
what
think
I mean.
it's an interesting conversation to have. And yeah, there's a long way to go. Don't start your teams for game 2. We've got a big week this week.
Oh, yeah.
And the person who's going to come back if he plays this week against Parramatta, Kalen Ponga is going to fucking slam Parramatta this week.
Yeah. Payne Haas is back this week, bro. That's who I... Fuck Jackson Ford. Bring me a Payne Haas.
It's pretty
Payne
tough,
Haas
isn't
and
it?
Adam Fanua-Blake and Saifidi out
And
Barnett to the bench.
Barnett can fight out with Ford. That's pretty good. That's the best bench rotate. This might be the best bench I've seen ever. Like we've got some really good benches, but you could go Blake Brayley could start. You could go
Every
McLean
single
could start.
person on the bench
Bro,
could start.
Are you serious? Like if they bring in, who could Queensland bring in that really impacts it? Purdue,
Maybe Walsh.
Chester.
I think Walsh has a good
Chester
couple of
and
weeks.
Walsh?
I love Chester. I think
Like,
he's made for that
Purdue?
arena.
Like, and you go okay, but then you bring in McLean. It's like do a job. I'm not worried. Burton 6 easy, greatest boot in the comp, easy. You go any of those
Happy,
forwards, starting Jackson Ford, done. Like, and you go fuck Dylan Lucas, easy play on an edge. Preston play on an edge, but at a pinch. Bro, you're not doing that with Queensland, and that's why it's so impressive. And
Such underdogs.
You got to
eh?
look at it at glass half full. You got to. Shit decision. You
Get on
played
with it.
well, bro.
Get on with it, bro.
Game 2, let's
Yeah,
go.
get on with it. So I think if New South Wales are going to win the series, we need to win the next game because I don't see us winning another decider at Suncorp.
The way you played in the third one at a core last year, that's where I go. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I go like, come on,
I'm
boys,
scared.
you need to.
But then the year before, we won the decider at Suncorp. So
Yeah. So you got to work it out there. It'll be big. I think if there's a big, I really hope there's not, but if there's 2-0 and there's a big win, I can see a sweep happening in New South Wales. Like
possibly.
if they win and you really dominate in Melbourne.
I just don't see it happening,
Nah,
bro.
I
You're
don't
Queensland.
either.
That's the DNA,
it's
man.
just imagine they've got like the blueprint, they've got the positivity, and there'll be a lot of shit to go. Imagine it just doesn't hit the fan again. Maybe it's another send off or something, a sin bin.
No, that's what we want. Next game, we want just a 13 on 13
Like an
for the whole
even
game.
playing field
That'd be nice.
which it was for the first even 50s, 55.
It was.
It's pretty good.
What a game.
Yeah, it was good. Well done, New South Wales. Please follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Subscribe on YouTube and leave us a 5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
No less.
Adrian, good chat. Have a great rest of the week. Up the Blues tonight. Go the ladies. Smash Queensland. Get your brooms out. Should have brought the broom in here.
Sweep him, baby. Let's do it. Sweep him.
No Julia Robinson. No
See,
Tamika Upton.
Bro, it's the night.
It is, bro.
It is
if
the
there's
night
a
to
sweep
do it.
coming, it's now. There is a sweep. It's in the Gold Coast. Seabus. It's ready. Come on, man.
Yes.
Who's at home there? Jamie Chapman.
She is.
Gamble responsibly.
Gamble responsibly.
Because there may be a player of the match coming for the lady at home.
Interesting.
She's not up against Julie Robinson. Who's going to take her? No one is. There's a double coming.
That was fucking, what a battle.
There's a
bro.
double coming.
Can't wait to talk about it on Monday.
There's a
bro.
double coming.
There's
I'm
a double
excited,
coming.
bro.
There's a double. Let's go.
Let's go. Get the flag out.
New South Wales flag
This is New South Wales flag. We're shaking it.
for tonight.
Shaking it.
Shaking it. Let's go.
Give us a hee.
Nah, let's go.
Okay. Love you, mate.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.